Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of All-Star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. They've got R.J. Barrett. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Dort in at the 2 guard.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Now here's Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Outside ball. Offline with his three. On offense, here's Team World. Here's Alexander Walker. Dort passes to Bitadze. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for USA. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
About a minute played so far here in the first. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Here's Ball. Following the bucket by Team World. The pass to Wiseman. Ball against Clark. The kick out to Porter. Fires the three. The shot will not fall. And Team World will come the other way. About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges. And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Wiseman kicks to Porter. Ball from long range. Rebound by Team World.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Good on the three-point shot. You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers. Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
So timeout called here, the first for USA.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Ball, the pass to Wiseman. Outside, Ball. And finished off by Wiseman.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Ball. And Team World, another three.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Wiseman kicks to Edwards. To the middle. And it's Wiseman that time on the assist from Edwards. Wiseman's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Barrett. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes to Alexander Walker. Wiseman with the rebound.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And here is Ball. Pass to Wiseman. A steal. And the fast break now for Team World. Pass to Alexander Walker.
Really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Wiseman.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw good from Wiseman. So he gets them both. And it's Team World with the ball. Bryant passes to Barrett. Back to Bryant. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Barrett slams it in.
Have to be aware of Barrett. He's solid at recognizing when it's time to go for the alley-oop.
And it's good for two.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
He can't hit that time. White drives in. This is to Wiseman. He nails it. And we're tied up. Wiseman's got 8 points.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Bryant looking over the floor. Joe, White covering, and the pass to Brissett. Good ball movement here by Team World. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And he gets the bucket.
And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
Now here's White. Kicks to Wiseman. He lobs it up. Back to the action after this word. And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So Team World's 5 right now. We've got Williams, also Barrett out there, and it's Bryant in at the 1.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Here's Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
That's good from Ball. Both shots good from the stripe. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Passes it to Brissett. Back to Bryant. Uncovered. That one a little long.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Washington kicks to Edwards. Pass the ball. Inside, Wiseman. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
He doesn't get the second one. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. He dishes it to Wiseman. He kicks the ball. Pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Edwards gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Alexander Walker passes to Bryant. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Good work there as it goes. Alexander Walker's got 12.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
The USA calls time here. And USA will go for a different look here. Brown is checked in for Wiseman. Michael Porter comes in for Johnson. Kobe White, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Garland in for Ball. Now, here's Garland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. USA with another miss. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Team World. It's a three-point game. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And it's blocked, and he gets it back. White looking around. Back to Washington. Left side, Brown. Here's Garland. But they get it back. The kick out to Porter. Beyond the arc. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. How about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball? Alexander Walker passes to Williams. Here's Alexander Walker. 12 points for him. It's stolen by Brown. Up the floor. That one's in there. The Team World lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Garland.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's Alexander Walker. Now the pass to Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Porter. Team World shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Alexander Walker.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
USA trails by 4. Over in the corner, White passes it to Bay. 1:49 left in the first half. Oh, Porter in position, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And guys, he has all the makings of an elite scorer. Porter combines size, athleticism, and terrific shot-making ability. That is rare.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 12. High arcing shot, and it's Williams laying it in. And Team World leads by 4.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And White kicks to Brown. To the paint. It's intercepted. Here's Dort. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside Williams. Poked away. Clark the pass to Williams. Here's Dort. Pass to Bitadze. Over Brown, and it's blocked by Brown, and he's able to get it back. Bitadze can't hit. USA trails by 4. A slam dunk by Garland.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Dort. Clock at 6. Williams looking over the floor. Drains the 19-footer. Williams has got 5. So it's USA now. There's Garland, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in this sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Well, guys, in a contest like the Rising Stars game, where these players have free reign to cut loose and be as creative as they want to be, we're seeing just how talented this young group is. Some of the plays made in that first half were astonishing on both sides. What a game we've got on our hands.
Well, this Rising Star game is kind of a glimpse of what we're going to see in the future. Pull out your crystal ball and you got to see the stars of the future.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
Porter is out there with Johnson. Then there's Wiseman. Then it's Ball, and it's Edwards in at the 2. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. 5 to shoot. Bitadze, the pass to Alexander Walker. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for USA. Trailing by 2. On offense, here's Team World. Here's Clark, and he drops it in from the low post. Clark's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Team World. Here's Ball. Here's Wiseman. Johnson kicks to Edwards. Pass the Ball. Down low. It's tipped. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Porter passes to Wiseman. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. The pass to Bitadze. That 3 off the mark. USA trails by 4. Here's Edwards. And he misses the fast break layup.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Porter.
Nice pump fake there. Barrett isn't all effort and athleticism. He pays attention to his craft.
Washington's checked in for USA. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Edwards kicks to Washington. Ball with it. Guarded now by Clark. Here's Washington. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then drew the foul.
And so he makes both from the line. Team World leading by 3. Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside Bryant. Pass to Barrett. Edwards against Bryant. Back to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Over Johnson. Team World with another miss.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And Ball slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Ball.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
On offense, here's Team World. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Right wing. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Bitadze. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. A tight game here in Atlanta. White the pass to Washington. It's blocked.
And just a little more defense in this game than we're used to seeing.
Yeah, and I like to see that, quite honestly. I mean, they're battling hard at both ends right now.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
White goes in to the inside. Brown. Washington. It's good on the putback.
Stick-to-itiveness, folks. That's what you see in Washington, and I love it. This guy attacks the glass.
Here's Barrett. The shot from the low post is good. Barrett's got 7.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
That one's in there. The Team World lead is cut down to 1, and the bucket from Garland.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
On offense, here's Team World. Outside Bryant. Pass to Barrett. Back to Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. And Team World leads by 3.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The USA calls time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And Team World making a change here. Williams is checked in. Garland the pass to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
On offense, here's Team World. They lead by 1. Bryant with it. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Shot's good by Williams.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
And it's Washington missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
46 seconds left to play in the third. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. And USA making a change here. Porter's checked in. Clark, he's checked in for Team World. That one off the back iron and out. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And finished off by Porter.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Good ball movement here by Team World. 1 second separating the shot clock and game count. White, good.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Clark outside. Here's the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Clark's got his third bucket of the night.
And if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Team World leads by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
So, Team World's 5 right now. Clark is out there with Williams. And it's Dort in at the shooting guard. And Team World making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Ball. Dort. No good on the triple. And now USA on the break. Here's Edwards. And no good that time. And Team World will come the other way. Dort passes to Alexander Walker. Outside Williams. There's the pass to Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. Releases. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And it's Johnson that time on the assist from Porter. Johnson's got the lead up to 2 now for USA. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Alexander Walker passes to Dort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for USA.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Team World. Here's Wiseman. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That free throw good from Wiseman. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Alexander Walker passes to Dort. Passes it to Williams. Here's Bitadze shoots a three. Team World with another miss. Here's Edwards. Some solid defense from Clark.
His shot's it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Alexander Walker passes to Bitadze, and Wiseman comes to help. Over to the wing, stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Here's Edwards, lays it up and banks it in. And USA leads by 3.
Yeah, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Ball. On its way from Clark for 2. And he swishes it right through.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
The USA calls time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
It's checked in for Team World. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for USA. It's a 1-point game. Ball dishes to Johnson. Here's Edwards. And it's off from 3-point range. Edwards gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here, shooting 40%. And it goes down 2 points. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Team World trails by 3. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. LaMelo Ball picks one up. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Ball, the pass to Edwards. Trying to get open is Johnson. And Wiseman gets it to go on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists in the game. Wiseman's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Barrett against Porter. The 10-footer. Barrett, no good.
The fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Now here's Wiseman. Defense right on him. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Team World trails by 4. Here's Clark. It's tipped. And Ball slams it in.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
Now Barrett. There's 1:40 left to play here in the fourth. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter. Porter against Barrett. Takes the 3. There's Bitadze. And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. .124 left to play in the final quarter.
He's just not taking good shots. He's not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Yes, that goes in. And now an 8-point USA lead.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And Team World calls time here. They're down by 8. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, James Wiseman.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he could be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
So much great young talent on the floor, but he stole the show with the display he put on. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. For three, Barrett knocks down the three ball.
And, you know, that's what the scouts have always loved about Barrett, that alpha mentality and his ability to rise to the occasion.
Ball no good. Ball's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. Dort misses. So it's USA now, giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. USA moving the ball around. Wiseman with the ball. He's against Clark. Porter finds ball. 6 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Rebound by Team World.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Williams is checked in for R.J. Barrett. And that one falls for Clark.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
The USA calls time here. They're up by 2. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball kicks to Porter. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wiseman. Back to Porter. Clock at 4. To get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. And Team World calls time here. They trail by 2. 3 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And they actually could take a 3 here and go for the win if they want to. I think they'll try and send it to overtime. The defenders don't want to foul in this situation, so you should be able to get a good look inside.
This would tie it. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So USA wins it.
I can't say enough about how well all of these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying good night, everyone.